Investment in content is crucial. I mean, I would say that in my role, but it absolutely is. I mean, for us at the European Tour, it's been a huge evolution over the last 5 or so years. You know, we had a new chief executive come in 2015 who was from a media background, perhaps previously in golf, more of a traditional environment. Content and social media was maybe not considered as important, but that all changed for us in 2015, and we were given the mandate to be bold with our content, and as a result that's become a massive part of our brand and our voice. We're known as an innovative organisation, a bold organisation, a courageous organisation, and a lot of that is to do with the content that we put out there. Every resort should have its own creative process and its own approach to creating content, social, digital content. That might be on a smaller scale to what we've just described there at the European Tour, but there should be still that same level of thought that goes into every step of it in terms of what do we want to do, what do we want this content to achieve, where is it going to go, and obviously how is it going to be pushed out, and after that, how did it go? What worked? What didn't work? What can we learn for the next piece? You know, if a piece hasn't received much engagement, then maybe there's something that could be learned or tweaked for the next piece of content. So, like I say, it doesn't need to be tens and hundreds of people to go into this, but it's more of having the process in place and the strategy, I guess, for delivering that. Your digital and social media is pretty much your public-facing persona of your organisation. It's what fans and customers see, whether you consider them fans or customers or both. That is what they're seeing from you, and having that sort of considered approach and strategy to your content. It should tally with the tone of voice that you want to portray across all of your various platforms, whether that was all the more traditional marketing or PR work. It should be consistent with that. If you're looking for very premium, high-end stuff, then go for that. If you're looking for maybe a cheeky, younger sort of approach to things, then go with that. But it should be consistent. It should be considered an extra limb of your overall presence across marketing, PR, and content. So, I would urge any resorts to dive into it, and it shouldn't be a scary thing, and it can start from very small. When I started at the European Tour, there was 2 of us, and now we've got a team that probably numbers across European Tour and European Tour productions of up to sort of 40. So, don't be sort of put off by the scale of it. Just throw yourself into it. For us, the trust that we've built with our audience over the last few years is huge. There's an expectation almost that, the European Tour has produced another piece of content that is of the same ilk, of the same sort of stable, of the same quality. It's almost become something that people expect, and that only comes over a certain amount of time and investment of building that audience and that expectation and that trust. And I think it can be the same thing for the resorts as well. Just as for us, it's helped us build a much broader portfolio of commercial partners. For a resort, it can help build a bigger pool of customers, and even if that's converting a handful of extra customers who come to the resorts and stay and play over the year, that's something that can absolutely be exponential. And the more the best thing about social media is that it is that sort of ecosystem. The more you do, the further it goes, the bigger your audience grows, and it's self-perpetuating. So that can absolutely translate to getting more people through the door at the resorts as well.